What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? This my
What's going
brother
on,
Hunter
man?
Sands, New Age Plug. What's poppin', bro?
What are you saying, man? I'm just turning off the YouTube one sec. Okay, there we go. I didn't want it to echo. You know what I mean? All right.
Yes,
Where's
sir.
Are you both there, or is he
Yeah, I
coming
got
too?
Hunter's. I got one of my members with me. My brother Hunter Sands. He's with me from New Age Plug. Blue
Okay.
Eyes is gonna be coming in a little bit, so just look in
Right.
your in your backstage.
Okay.
But
All right, man. Cool, cool. So let me just pull up these comments. All right. So yeah, man. Okay, everybody, welcome to another live Canadian Jail War Stories. You know your host Eddie here. We're interviewing New Age Plug today, and he's got a friend there with him, and then Ronnie Blue Eyes as well, right? He's gonna be jumping
yeah,
on with
Ronnie Blue
us,
Eyes should be heading in. Yep.
and we're gonna find out these guys' stories and how they turn their lives around and start their channels. All right. So want to
Yes,
start
sir.
with you then,
Yes, sir.
brother? For real. Let's
Man.
like where you from, and
So
how did you get to the incarceration?
so yeah, I'm from Palmetto, Florida, man. Me and
Okay.
my brother and we're one of we have six siblings. Well, like we have five siblings, but we have another sibling that's like a we call a sibling. So it's like six of us. But, yeah, bro. We were big. We're just white boys in Palmetto, bro. And listen, it's gentrified as hell. It's a big Hispanic community. It's a
Right.
big, uh, you know, it's not just white people. A lot of racism though. The racism is definitely here.
Definitely
But
real.
you, yeah. So
What
so
about
the
it?
rednecks, like we grew up like yeah. So we grew up like half redneck, half wigger. We would get called like I would get called a wigger, bro, by the
Okay.
rednecks, and
A
then
good call,
and then
Wigger.
the black. Yep,
Believe me,
yep.
I know what
You
you
know what I'm
mean.
saying?
Because I used to wear the pants tucked in my socks really high, with my jeans tucked in my socks like that. You know what I mean? And they used to call me Wigger in school all the time. Because we were
Right.
80% Jamaican in Toronto. I don't know if you know that, but like the whites are a minority here where I live.
Yes, yes. I actually in Toronto actually looked. Yeah, I know a lot about it. It's a mecca. It's a mecca of like everybody from the islands, and
Right.
I like Party Next Door too. And he Party Next Door, I believe he is from I think Jamaica maybe. I don't know, but he's not originally from he's from Toronto as well. But yeah, bro, it's a melting pot here as well. But it's with different cultures. Like you have different cultures up there. We have different cultures here. It's hard to understand us in our music. That's why Kodak Black, he blew up what 20, I think it was 2015. When Kodak Black blew up, we are like, dude, finally someone that sounds like us. Like that's
Right.
what Kodak Black was
Right.
sounding like. Yeah, that's
See, the thing is with my
bro,
beat,
that's
bro,
crazy.
it's like when I came out of jail and stuff, I wrote these songs, a lot of them in jail, and it was like I didn't want to fuck up my song and put someone else's beat and get like my song fucked up and be attached to that person's beat. So even though I didn't even know how to make a beat, I like taught myself and made like the shittiest beat just so I could do my song. So the song sounds fucked up because it's on a shitty beat, and I didn't have no mics or no nothing, just rapping like this. You know what I mean? So that's
Facts,
why,
bro.
but I
I
know
didn't
my
even know
song
you
can be
did
a
that.
lot better. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at. My song can be a lot better than what it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm taking notes for my interview on YouTube. That's good they told me that. Saying that you were. Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Yeah, like that. And I'm gonna tell you what attracted me. Like, Canadian war, like Canadian. You don't hear a lot of prison stories from Canadians. It's like kind
Right.
of like you're the first channel I heard like Canadian war. Like I know Aussie. And Aussie ended up being a fucking dickhead. But
He's from
because he
Australia.
just gets so yeah, Aussie prison stories. He just like, bro. I was supposed
Yeah.
to do an interview with him, and he just been avoiding me, and he doesn't like anybody in our circle no more. You know what I mean? But like even his
Yeah.
story was interesting
I-
because we're from America, bro.
right. I know. And it was interesting. And the thing was, I tried to reach out and give the guy a chance to do an interview when he had a couple subs. It was less than like 10 subs at the time. And I tried to reach out and be nice because he knew Harvey and stuff. And, I was just trying to
Yep.
be a good dude, man. And I got shit on. So, you know what I mean? I just sat back
Exactly,
and
bro.
shut
I
my
feel
mouth
you.
and just kept putting out content and just didn't even talk, didn't even what do you call it? Communicate or like get involved or comment back and forth or none of that shit. Just did my own shit. You know what I mean? Just cut it all off. I don't do back and forth on the internet, bro. If you want to get with me and beef with me, you don't come at me on the internet, dude. You come find me in real life. You feel me? You go on the internet and say anything, I ain't doing nothing with you. Fighting, I'm not fighting nobody on if you come and saying shit on the internet, bro. We're felons and shit, bro. You know?
Yep,
You don't
bro.
want to talk
We,
about what
me
you're
and
gonna do
Blue
on the
Eyes,
internet.
me and Blue Eyes have squashed so many beefs off here. Like you wouldn't even like.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
there's no.
tell you on
That's what you're
Instagram.
all saying. There's no
I'll
reason
tell
to
you on
beef,
Instagram because you'll
man.
know.
Like, bro, we
Yeah,
had
you'll
6
know
and
all
10
these
guys
people.
on all at once the other day, and it's so cool that the prison genre is coming together like that. You know what I mean? It's like it's better to
Right.
fucking all come together and do our shit like that than fucking all try to be at each other. You know, like for real, bro. So keep going. Sorry about that, man.
Facts.
I just didn't expect you to bring that dude up. Anyway.
No, man, that's no, it's part of our freaking journey here, man. He that's just an example. That's I'm sorry I compare you to. I'm not comparing the persons. I'm just comparing Canada, and Aussie because I'm from America and it's different for me. That's the only thing. I'm not comparing you to him. You're obviously way more.
The war
You're way
stories
more.
thing, the reason I
You're
named
way.
it that was because when you're chopping it up with your boys and you're like, yo, man, in your celly or whatever, tell me some war stories, homie. Like, I want to hear some of your old war stories. You know what I mean? Or even like, because a lot of the places where I'm at is like gangland, where like there's only maybe 4 or 5 people on the range that aren't gang members. So that kind of makes it like part of the name too.
Right. You're right.
Yeah. Like frig, man, it's hard, bro. Like I see so many guys cracking off ranges here, man. It's crazy. Like I swear to you, man. I swear, like mostly all general pop guys are going in there and fucking cracking off the range within 1 or 2 days if they're white. And it's sad, bro. Like fuck, because a lot of them are just in there for like normal stuff, but they're not. They go over there with them weirdos, dog. You know what I mean? Go in there PC with them weirdos. It's like that ain't gonna be no better, but they scared shitless, and I don't know why they do it, but bro, it's because like they will take your food. If you don't fight, they'll take your food. But like you just have to fight one time and they'll respect you.
Yeah, bro.
You stick up for yourself.
And listen,
I'm
not a prison channel. I went to county, multiple times.
Right.
I know. I was originally, I got into the prison genre doing interviews, but like I wanted to interview all the prison guys. I wanted, it's just more than the prison genre.
Yeah, you're hip hop too, right?
Yeah, definitely hip hop. Like, dude, who I'm gonna give you exclusive. I'm in the works trying to get stitches.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, you're good, bro. No, you're good. Like I'm trying to get stitches on. Like that's Little White and people like that,
Yeah, man, for sure, bro. Like we're basically coming up. You know what I mean? Indie rapper or an indie YouTuber, whatever you want to call it, bro. We're going up. You know what I mean? No matter what, man. People might see a low sub count, but you don't see the view count. You know what I mean? It's like I'm getting the views of bigger guys. You know what I mean? Like with a lot more subscribers. But I think the thing with Canadian jail war stories, I think Canadian is throwing people off, man, because a lot of guys in America, I love all the ones I met. 80% of my subscribers are American. I love Americans, right? And the rest are from Toronto and Canada and a few other little places around, like 2% here, maybe in different little places around the world, right? But most of it is Americans.
Yeah.
But those are the Americans that I've explained what Toronto's like, and they got to know it, or they already did know. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of guys have came at me like, "Oh shit, we thought America or we thought Canada was igloos and shit. Like we thought Canada was like, not like that. We didn't know Canada had government housing, metro housing projects, and we didn't know they had high rises and this and that. And these guys are in New York and like places that are like 3-4 hours away.
Yeah. No, if you go on paper, I believe if you put if Toronto was in America, it'd be one of the most, I think it was the 2018, you guys had a lot of homicides, but like it's just you guys you get slept on here. And I blame South Park. I do. I blame South Park.
Yeah, somebody said something about, oh, South Park made us look fucking stupid or something.
Yeah, they did. When we were Jits, they made you guys into, like, I don't know, like a certain voice you guys have. And listen, every person I met from Canada, they don't even sound like South Park was dicks, bro. That was fucked up. You know? So
yeah. Well, even my girl says I have an accent. My
everything.
girl's American. She says I have an accent, but she's even starting to say A and shit. It's funny.
Hey. Yep. Yeah, and dude, like this channel, it says I started 2011. It just was a YouTube, like I was just in comments. My first upload was in March, and I had what, how many subs I had? I had 77 subs, and then I turned it into, I got 1.7 now. We're into October. I'll have 2 by the end of the year. Like, it's the clips, it's the shorts, it's the hip hop shorts. Everyone's taking that formula now. The formula I laid out for these guys in the prison genre, they have started to adapt to it, bro.
Nice. Well, I know Cuzzle did some shorts. The prison tip shit he came up with, that shit crazy, man. That was some pretty crazy.
And I had him on the show, and I asked him about that. Yeah, bro. I said, dude, the success of those shorts, and he bro, that's what got him to another level, is those prison shorts.
And because 100%. I'm in a different country, I was wanting to do the same shit, but then I was like, fuck, I don't want to copy the exact same fucking name, you know what I mean? Because that's like not really right, So I was changing it to hints, but the hints doesn't blow up like the tip, because the tip's like trending or some shit like that. So when you put the Toronto jail hints, I know for a fact it doesn't do numbers. I know for a fact if I put Toronto jail tips, it would do numbers, but out of respect for homeboy there, I'm not doing it. But he tells me do what you want and shit like that, but it's like I don't want to be a fucking cult chaser or whatever you call it. I want to do my shit on my own,
Yeah, like, AZ did the prison etiquettes.
I want to network and stuff with the people, but I mean, I want to do my own like work. You know what I mean? I want to get the subscribers on my own, like, and I've been trying, I've been grinding my hardest. You know what I mean? But eventually, you do got to reach out and start spreading out to network and shit like that, or else you're just gonna have the same viewers all the time. If YouTube don't share your shit out, you're not monetized, right? Like if you're not monetized, a lot of times they won't share your shit out, bro. I'm lucky if they share my stuff out.
Right.
And I really appreciate it when they do, because it gets fucking numbers when they do share it out, Like when they put it on, when you put it on and then you hit the screen or whatever, you watch and you got subscribed, the people you're subscribed to or whatever, it'll come up in your feed, right? Yeah, well, a lot of my people don't even get the notifications for fuck's sakes. Never mind, come up in the feed.
Right.
Right.
They're favoring. I noticed YouTube is starting to favor certain channels right now, even ones that are not monetized. Right. And then once you get monetized, they're supposed to start helping you. But I don't know. I haven't got monetized yet. I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait till I hit 2K.
See you later, bro.
And then we started this podcast called the YouTube Streets Podcast in I think August, and we've had 12 episodes. And the names that we've had on there, it's crazy. We've had Milk 74.
Okay,
that's where the pod. Yeah, that's where the name come from, like the YouTube Streets. Like he used to say it all the time. And we're like, yo, me and Blue Eyes, we're sitting down and we're thinking, yo, we should call a podcast that, and then try to get him on it. And then it took about 5 episodes.
VPS it was. Dude, you remind me of Milk, the Canadian Milk, and I went and go look this dude up, and I'm like, holy frig, I don't even know. I think he means about like personality or something. I don't know. I don't see anything like each other, but I think he means we're both interesting. You know what I mean? I think that's what he's trying to get.
No. Both dudes that Milk didn't go to prison, but Milk was in county, and and he's a gang, the Hoovers, and I think the similarities are just your stories. I think, and he likes drama though.
Right? I never in a gang, right? But like I grew up with
Okay.
like, all gang members. You know what I mean? Like I never had no friends that weren't really gang members or drug dealers. You know what I mean? Um,
Hmm.
but from all the way from like my older cousin being Hell's Angel to like some of my homies I grew up with, some of my best buddies are Bloods. You know, some of my cousins are Crips. You know what I mean? And we have
Yep, me
Gators in
too, man.
Toronto here. I'm personally not friends with none of them or know any of them, but it's the same sort of deal as what the Hoovers did. It was the Crip set that fucking switched over and made themselves Gators way back in the '90s, and
Yeah, the Gators, dude. Yep,
they actually
the Gator
carried their
Crip.
set and shit, and they became Gators, and they actually lasted just like what the Hoovers did and shit, and made a name for themselves and shit. So props to that, you know.
Yeah, I believe Crip Mac was a Gator Crip at one point before he was
Okay,
rolling 60s. Yeah,
well that shit
or rolling
originated
50s.
here, bro, in Toronto.
Damn, dude, that's crazy. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Maybe it's too. Damn, dude.
Well,
But
it
yeah,
was
bro.
if it's the same Gators, like because this Gators was the very first thing in Toronto, like back in the '90s, you know, and that was a long time ago, man. And these guys came out, and they're like the only set that I know of in all of Toronto and all of Canada, really. There's only this, and they're small too, small little set, you know. But they lasted. I don't know, man. How do guys like that last? Like these Hoover dudes only have that one set, right, or something, and they last,
Right.
and they have all these other gangs, and that's just it's mind blowing how people can do that and end up lasting that long, and it's just it fascinates me. You know what I mean? Because I've been grow up in it since 12 years old, and even though I'm not in it no more, and this and that, I'm not out running the streets and gang banging in the streets and this and that. It's still I keep up on the politics still, just because
Yeah.
of being in jail so long, like you have to, bro. In these jails, like for instance, the Don jail that I was in, if you don't keep up on the politics, bro, you're fucking dead, bro. You know what I mean? Like for real, if you don't know what's going on and shit and who's who, you might as well just kiss your ass goodbye, bro. Like even if you do know what's going on, it's hard enough to get through your bid there, bro. It's crazy, man. Like this is a place where the guards are scared to come on. Every guy out of like 40 dudes has a knife. I make these little baseball bat shits, mini baseball bat things to go to the fucking shower, bro. Put it in my towel so I can whack the knife out of someone's hand or if they come near me. You know,
Damn.
I would just protect
Oh
myself. I would
shit.
never try to bully or nothing, bro, because there's too much shit going on anyway. If like I can't do nothing, I'm just trying to get my own shit. These guys would literally be taking all the chicken off people's plates, put them on a vegetable diet. If they don't fight, you're not getting chicken.
Yeah, dude. Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man.
So literally, I'm sitting there fighting. If you look at my fight playlist, bro, it's all about fucking fighting for food and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Defend
exactly. Yeah,
myself to get
that's
my own fucking jail food, or my own fucking prison food or whatever. It's crazy, bro. It's insane. Like these guys are so starving in there. It's because of the prison system. It's because of the jail systems. It's because of the correctional system in general. You know what I mean? They fucking don't feed the
right.
guys enough. They feed them fucking scrappy, fucking nasty shit. Some of the meals aren't even edible. Like
Fish
there's
gut
this one
Friday.
thing
That's what
called salmon surprise. Nobody eats it. The whole fucking range goes up and dumps the whole meal in the garbage. Like that ain't cool, man. Like
that's
how are you
similar
gonna
to
think?
what we have down. Yeah, that's similar, bro. We have a county jail down here called Port Manatee, and on Fridays they give you fish gut Fridays, and it's tilapia. They have in their pond in the back. They go back there. They
They grind it all up,
They-
feed it to you with rice and shit.
they
Right,
grind it
and
all up.
owning it, homie. Right? Oh god,
Yeah, with eyeballs,
it's like
everything.
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
sledge and shit. Well, the one they give us is like a
Fucking gross.
like a sledgy soupy almost, but it's got like bone in it and shit. Like
Yeah,
when I was
exactly.
18 years
Exactly,
old, I was
yeah.
hungry and I took one bite. It went in my mouth. I touched the bones in my mouth and I was like, I spit it back out. Hey, this girl's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Jess. Happy 40th
Happy birthday. 40.
Okay.
Dang, you still young, Jess.
Yeah.
Dang,
There we go.
bro.
Right. It's your birthday. My bad. I didn't say that right away. Yeah. And that's my bad because we are okay. Yeah. Cool. So we got a happy birthday in the house right here. That's cool. Everybody's in October, man. I just celebrated mine the other day. Everybody's got a birthday in October. I love it, man. My dad, my grandfather, my great grandfather, all of us. It's crazy.
That is crazy, bro. Yeah, when you get your birthday, it comes around. It's a day that we might not get gifts, but you really need to just take that day and just be thankful. Like you
Right.
literally made another year around.
Like I said, like earlier today, I was saying about that, man. Like most of Christmases and like holidays and shit for guys like us that have been locked up pretty much for grow up in the system. You know what I mean? You're just like
Yep.
so fucking happy to be free. You know what I mean? We just take it like I take it. I'm not gonna speak for anyone else, but I'm gonna speak for me. I take fucking being free like so. Like people are like, "Oh, you're alone or this or that." I don't give a shit, bro. I'm free. Like I'm happy. You know what I mean? Not alone like with no girlfriend right now, but I don't mean I don't have a girlfriend. I mean like I'm alone, like in the house. You know what I'm saying? At the moment, you feel me? And it's just like yeah, I don't care, man. You know what I mean? I'm living my life. I'm having living my best life. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta just look at it like the best way you can in life and try to do your best. You know, like if you're dealt with shitty cards and stuff like that, just keep trying to push through it. You know, like look at all the shit all these prison guys and genres have been through, and listen to the stories, everybody, and think, okay, what kind of life did I live? You know, and look at it and be like, damn, maybe I can change something, or maybe I can better myself, or maybe you're gonna get inspired, or maybe you want to do something different. Like this shit can inspire you in different ways, or just make you think, I don't want to go do that lick that you're gonna go
Yeah.
do, you know, or whatever. You don't want to go fucking jump off the porch at 12 and shoot your homie in the face, you know, or whatever.
The
And
only thing I will do, the
I'm
only
not
thing
trying
I
to
will do is I'll
because
do a battery
this
charge.
year, at the beginning
I'll
of the year, I put the newspaper on the fucking screen here, and at the beginning of the year, it was like 6 or 8 murders within like 3 days of the new year here, and it was retarded, and it was from a 12 or 13-year-old kid, bro, killing them.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude. That I
It's
know, bro.
crazy. It's getting younger and younger.
I
They're
don't.
getting younger and younger, and it's not cool, man. It's like we got to put a better like scare the shit out of them something because they don't listen to their parents, guidance counselors, nothing. So we can scare all the 18, 19-year-olds by telling them the truth, not by lying. Tell them the fucking real truth. Tell them the fucking straight facts, what it's like in there, man. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here on the channel. That's what we're doing, a lot of other channels that I know. We're trying to do the positivity thing, we're not trying to like glorify the violence. We're just trying to tell you guys this is the truth, we're not going to sugarcoat it.
Right. Yeah, we don't want to like make somebody go out there and start stealing catalytic converters and shit. We do.
Right.
We want you to know what happens when you do steal that catalytic converter and get caught. But another thing too is the only thing I will do right now, I swear to God, if I have to, it's the only thing I'll do. It would be a battery charge, bro. I wouldn't hit a lick. I wouldn't do anything like that. Like, there's no point. But if someone comes up in my face and I'm gonna defend myself, hopefully I get.
Yeah, man, for real. Like I'm not going out. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't go out looking for trouble or nothing. But like, obviously, if I'm out in public and someone comes up to try to kill me and try to do something to me, I'm gonna do something back. I'm not just gonna sit there. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm saying. I'm gonna fire back. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
You, I'm gonna take my life.
I had this, bro. I was at Walmart with my family, bro, and this kid that we had, an op from back in the day, see me, bro, and I guess he thought I wouldn't, do nothing. I would pussy out with my family. Fuck that, bro.
That's fucking
he came
ignorant.
up to
You're
me.
supposed to give the person a bly if they're with their fucking women and children, bro. That's ignorant.
Facts. Bro, but I snapped. Like it
actually, if I was beater, bro. He was probably a woman beater. That's why he didn't care.
Facts. So my kids and my family see me out of character, a couple times, but it's just because of shit like that, bro.
That's not the point. The point is, if you're a real man and a grown man, and you see one of your ops and he's with his fucking wife and kids, you would want to have the same respect that if you were with your wife and kids. You know what I mean?
Facts, bro.
The guy when he's by himself for real,
Especially bringing up stuff like that, like yelling out stuff that we did or something, like it's not cool, bro.
No,
it's not cool at all.
And everybody knows that. Like most people do. But But the younger and younger they get, they don't have any morals, no respect, like about anything. It's like they don't follow no codes, bro. You know, it's insane.
No codes at all, dude. In Florida, I'll tell you, there's so many walking snitches, you would shit yourself. You know what I mean? It's hard. I don't know if it's
insane. It's so
just
scary, man. It's like everybody. It's like harder to find someone that won't snitch now. You know?
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I think Whack 100 said it best. He's like, if 20 people's going down, 8 of them snitching. I'm like, damn. 8 of them?
It's fucking insane. It's insane, for real. Like when we were growing up, it was like, okay, you know, maybe out of that 20, maybe like 2 or 3, you know? It's got to the point where it's like more are going to snitch than not. It's fucked up. And I'm talking about people that are pretending to live that life type of people. I'm not just pretending, like talking about like an average 20 people off the normal street citizens. You know, I'm talking about like actually 20 people in the game and shit. That's fucked.
Yeah. 100%.
You know, when I seen the shit 6ix9ine gets away with and not dead yet, I can't believe it. Fuck. I can't believe this kid's not dead. I really can't.
Yeah, well, he's in Florida. There's my point right there. He's in Miami. He knew that if he comes to Florida, he would be safer. Why do you think all the mob guys, when they were done, they'd come to Florida? There's something about getting somebody hit in Florida. It's hard, bro. It doesn't happen.
Really?
Is that
why Island Boys are in Florida?
Island Boys, yep.
I heard you can carry a piece in Florida, bro, and if someone's coming to kill you, you can fire on them.
That's it. That's why I think a lot of
okay. So everybody's defending themselves. Everybody knows they can fire back, so everybody's ready. Okay.
I think that's it.
So
I think
everybody knows better. Okay.
They called a lot of snitches that come home. They call them rat chewies, bro. They're like you know, like Pino kind of acts like that. Like he's still, you know, saying, "Yo, I'm a boss ass," but I'm like none. Yeah. He's kind of like you know what I mean? He's still around. He's showing face. Snitches show face now.
I know. It's crazy. It's like he still wants to be that guy. It's like, dude, you're over, dude. Give it up. We all seen the tape, man. Fuck off, guy. Get out of here. He won't leave.
No, he was in my chat 2 nights ago.
I was so close to interviewing him, bro. It was crazy.
Really?
I was literally had him lined up to interview him that week when 1090 Jake put the video out on No Jumper. And I was literally he had just done an interview on Doc TV 813 where I had been interviewed on my very first time coming on YouTube.
I've seen that.
Channel. So because of that, I had noticed that he got interviewed because I keep up on Doc, right? And because that's my homie. He's the first person that gave me a chance, you know? And yeah, dude, I seen that he got interviewed. So I said, yo, what up, man? And it's like, yeah, I'll do the interview. And then literally like 3 days later, 1090 Jake put that video out. And I was just like, I just got rid of him out of my thing, you know? I'm not in fucking way.
I still listen, I was on his shit. And the thing with me is I will get on a live with a snitch. I'll interview Sammy the Bull. I'll interview Pino. I haven't had Pino on my channel, but he's been been in the chat. He's trying to do one. Blue Eyes is, you know, I don't know Blue Eyes because I have dudes that are in the streets still. They're not going to want to. Some of them not going to want to do it. So we do a vote. We all do a vote. But with me, I went on his shit and I asked him all the shit. I was like, bro, you keep saying dig that girl up, but bro, what about the other people you snitched on? There's more than the girl. And then you said that the last time you did it, you still got time. So what was the last time you snitched before too? Like what
the fuck is that all about? You know?
Right.
Sorry, bro.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like what I would never go in a car with him. I would never drive in a car with him and shit. But on here, if I'm on here, I will ask him, but he is gonna be getting asked fucking tough questions. Like I asked him about the baby. See, when he was a kid, he found a baby in a canal, you know, a dead baby. Yeah, and I asked him about it. There's you know, you type in Pino on Google, that shit pops up.
You guys are a fucking weirdo.
So it's like
I was pissed off when Milk and him didn't fight. I'll tell you the truth about that.
Yeah.
I got mad about that. I wanted to see them beat their fucking pants off each other, beat their faces in each other. Because, you know, I wanted to see that, man. And Adam 22 was gonna pay or have it arranged for them to fight. And I didn't like when Milk kind of like went there and to no jumper, and AD had to come out and like stop him and shit. I don't know if you kept up on that, but
Yep,
yeah,
100%.
it's like that was kind of like a move. I don't know about that move, bro. Was that a move to like not want to fight? You
It
know,
was,
just,
yeah,
like,
it was. It was a. He knew that.
he knew doing that would
Honestly,
get him out of the fight.
they don't want to lose a fight to a snitch. And I think Pino would whoop Milk.
And the
I think
thing
he
is,
would.
exactly. And the thing is, the bag, bro. I don't care if I'm gonna win, lose, or draw. I want that bag, bro.
That bag, yes.
That's what I
Yes.
mean. I'll go
Bro,
get
it's
beat
not
up
a
for
big
bag.
deal to lose. You know,
Yeah.
my biggest fear for a long time as a kid is getting knocked out on camera. And I really wouldn't care right now. Like, look at Big Lance. He got knocked out twice. And he fucking
Dude,
still.
fucking guys fight like crazy all the time to defend themselves for free, right? And like
Yeah.
on the streets, when we were growing up as kids, it wasn't so much shooting; it was more of fist fighting, and like maybe someone would get bottled, or you know, someone would have a bat or some shit, and like once in a blue moon, someone would fire off. You know what I mean? It wasn't like how it is now, and so it was mostly like fist fighting, and then jumping in like. You know, you'd be fighting 2, 3 guys, and then your homies are jumping in, and then their homies are jumping in, and it's all like fucked up like that. And that's what I've been growing up doing in that. But it's just like, so I'm used to the fighting, you know. So to me, looking at that, it's like, wow, you're turning down a bag for that, yo. That's crazy because for me, it's like that's free money, you know. And when you're hurting for money, struggling, growing up, and you're stuck in the mud and shit, trying to get out of the mud, it's like, what the fuck? You're looking
Right.
at that shit like that's crazy. You know,
Right. And
that's what I'm
bro,
saying.
these guys that were on top, you know, they could have kept the culture going by doing those fights. You know, you would probably be in a better situation. You might already had a lineup. They should have some kind of league besides street beefs.
Right,
There should
and
be
then
something
fucking it can
else.
continue going. Yeah, because no jumper's so big that would have turned into a big fucking thing on YouTube where it would have created a thing.
Facts.
And then with the other guys doing it too for big money, those Logan Paul and Jake Paul, they're really good at it, bringing in the bag and bringing in the boxing and bringing it into YouTube and all that, you know. So
Yep.
guys that want to scrap and shit eventually that are from jail and from prison and from the streets, if they that would be cool if we could get into like a genre where there's like YouTube boxers, you know, YouTube boxing, and that's fucking awesome. I like that, and I was totally supporting all that, you know.
Facts, bro.
That was so cool, man.
I don't know if you've seen what I did with because you know, I don't know if you know about Prison Stories with Domi. I don't know if you were big on that or.
No, I didn't follow that dude at all, bro. No, I didn't.
I
hear
know,
about
and
it.
he deleted his channel too, so there's really nothing to. But Alan Holman, you know, he went at his ass. I don't know if you know who Alan is.
Okay, yeah, I know.
That's the Marine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I met
so
the other night on Weevy's live.
bro, but honestly, if I didn't I made a video, bro. It was called Clown of the Week, and I had Alan and Domi on it back then. This was probably I think it was in June 2022. And I had Alan and Domi on it, right? And basically, I was calling them both a clown because they were just, you know, barking at each other over and over and over again. Come on up, Ronnie. If you want to.
Oh, okay, that's him.
Yeah, that's Blue Eyes. Come on up, Blue Eyes.
Yeah, let me put the thing in the. I'll put the thing in the whatever it's called, the chat.
Yeah, because dude, you guys remind me. You guys are alike too. Like it's just we're all like, you know what I mean, in a way,
For
like
real.
we all like music.
That's
and
what
we
I
all
mean.
been.
A lot of guys I can relate to, bro. When I listen to like certain dudes, man, like specifically like Cuzzo, I can relate to quite a bit of the stuff he's gone through. You know, stuff he's told me about segregation. Oh, there he is. And Jay Williams, he's another one.
What up?
That's what's up, bro.
What's up, Blue Eyes? What are you saying, brother?
Good, man. What's good?
What's good, fam?
Bro, this guy's the boss of boss right here, dude. The music that this guy has, and like hey, bro, you would see him, Eddie, and you'd be like, yo, this guy could have been on MTV in like 2005 and shit. If MTV
Oh
was
yeah,
still
I was
around.
going back and forth with MTV and VH1. I should have jumped on it, but we're gonna make our own show.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're done. You know, Ronnie, that MTV and VH1, they're done, bro. The next shit's gonna be on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's all right here on YouTube.
I noticed
Look at
YouTube.
Blueface. He's doing his own thing right on YouTube.
Everything's gonna be on YouTube eventually, man. YouTube's the next big thing, you know. Well,
Yeah,
it
it's
already
crazy.
is. You know, it already is, but I mean, it's gonna get bigger. Where like
yeah, I believe
actual
that.
movies and shit, and people are gonna be doing like, you know what I mean.
100%.
I 100% believe that. I think
Where
YouTube
they're
will.
not gonna go anywhere else. Like they're gonna fucking stop doing like TV and cable. I believe eventually. Because everybody buys those apps now, you know, like Netflix, this, that, the third. Obviously, YouTube's free. You know, all these other fucking apps nowadays. You can basically get any TV channel just by getting the TV channel app. If you want your favorite channel, you know, you can buy your own one. That say your favorite, you only like 2 channels on TV. You can just go buy those for $7 each nowadays. It's crazy. Like, why would you want cable?
Nah, you don't need cable, bro. And
I'm talking to myself because I just had cable for the last couple of years, and I'm like, I don't need this shit no more. Like, for real. You know?
Yeah, dude. I actually, this guy next to me, Eddie, I actually give him a lot of credit for, you know, helping my channel out a lot, bro. And he has his own channel, but he's also like, dude, honestly, he's like, you know, a partner of mine because we have a podcast together. We have a pod together, and dude, we've had some huge guests on there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Cool, man. I'd love to come on there, brother.
Yeah, we gotta get you on. We usually do on Thursday.
Yeah.
We usually do like Thursday nights, but we could work around it. But we gotta get you on there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thursdays are good. Doesn't matter to me.
Cool.
You know what I mean? Whatever's your guys' schedule and shit like that. If it's like Thursday's your night where everybody knows to come.
Yeah, it's popping. We go live Thursday. Me, Fred, on New Age Plug, Breadwinner Ruger, and I. We go live YouTube streets and Thursday nights usually, and we get it popping, man.
Nice.
Yo, Thursday night, the Canadian takeover. The Canadian fucking takeover, bro.
Yeah, pull up to the YouTube streets. We'll have you on.
Nice, thanks, bro.
Definitely cool.
So, your homie here was telling me a few of the things how he ended up getting arrested, or a bit of his background and stuff like that. You guys want to give a bit of that background, or like an interview type thing, or do you guys just want to chop it up?
Yeah, Blue Eyes, tell him about, you know, Boston in general, like, because, you know, I interviewed him too, and I didn't really dive too deep. I went into the music thing, but yeah, tell him about the streets of Boston, bro.
Boston's hectic. It's more like you know, Irish, Italian out there. It's more like mafia, mob type shit. You know, my father, my brothers, they're all caught up in that prison, jail. I've been seeing that at a young age, man. I'll be at like the ice cream truck waiting to get like you know, them old school rustling ice creams that come with the wrestler's card and shit. They used to have these ice creams with the wrestlers. And I'll be standing in line, yo, with like my food stamps at the ice cream truck. And homeboy just jump in the ice cream truck, stop beating up the ice cream truck driver, rob the ice cream truck driver. And he looks at me, it's my father's friend. He's like, hey, Ronnie, just starts throwing out fucking handfuls of shit, bro. I'm like, yo, just gathering up all the ice creams and dipping off, breaking them off with my friends and shit. It was crazy. But Boston's, Massachusetts in general, New England in a whole, it's a whole nother world up here, you know?
Yeah. That's crazy. I know. I've heard a bit about Boston through movies like The Town and
Tumbleweed, Charlestown, South Boston, you know, cracking over here.
Love that movie, bro. It's one of my favorites of all time, man. You know, that's a wicked movie.
Yeah, it's crazy up here, man. We just got a casino. We just got the casino up here, so it's been crazy. But yeah, man, I'm just doing my music thing right now, and it's crazy. It's getting sticky out there. So I've been focused on this YouTube shit, my music, you know.
Yeah, he raps, bro.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, bro. Cool, man.
I was just talking about that. I was just talking about that ice cream truck shit. That shit's funny.
Yeah, keep going on with your story, bro. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. Go ahead, New Age. I had to bring that up because I was just talking about it before we came on. I thought it was funny. I heard the ice cream truck driving by.
This is what I'm gonna say, bro, about Boston. I didn't know how big the dirt bike influence was there. And then Ronnie has a page. It shows, I think it's called Severe Biking or something. I don't know what your biking page is called, but
I got a few old pages we got Scandalous Riders. I got a few old pages, but yeah, the dirt bike scene's pretty heavy. It's heavy in like Baltimore, Philly, New York, Chicago,
Facts.
Boston. But yeah, it's heavy, man. It's pretty heavy down south too, cause you could actually ride up there if you go, or if you go way up north to like Maine, New Hampshire, you could ride out there. But out here, it's more on the streets, like in Philly and shit. Like if you're riding a dirt bike out here, you're getting chased by the cops. You're getting
Yeah,
chased by the cops.
that's what it's entertaining to me about. Like you guys are literally right on the road, bro. If
Yeah, we hit the street, and it's like as soon as you hit the street, it's lit. It's turned up. Like it's up. You see the cops. We're in a pack. They can only chase really one or two of us, so we just break apart and run.
Yeah, that's cool, brother. Fuck, man. What brought you the very first time? You remember what got you caught up your very first time as a kid, or did you get caught up as a child? Or
Shit, yeah. I was like, I brought a backpack to of weapons. I used to collect weapons, knives, ninja swords, Chinese styles, anything you could imagine. I brought a weapon backpack to school. I was selling them and shit, and I intimidated the kid in the bathroom. Told him I was gonna, what I'm saying. I held something to him. He told the teacher on me. I was already selling weed at that point. I was probably 11 and shit. I caught that was probably my first get in trouble.
I can relate because I brought the weed to the school for the first time too for the grade sevens and eights around the same age. I can relate to that, brother.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was telling them that the weed was way more than it was worth. Like, you know what I mean? Telling them
Hell yeah.
going
I would
around-
roll joint. I would fill up a cigarette pack. I would just roll a bunch of pinners, fill a cigarette pack, sell them $5-10 a piece, man.
Mhm.
Make it killing. That was, back in the golden.
Way back in the day, for real. I don't know. I remember all my older high school homies would come to the elementary school at lunchtime, pick me up, and then we just don't go back, just ditch it, Go to the high school, selling the dime bags and shit with my older homies.
Hell yeah.
Even
So-
yo, mine was my first charge was a juvenile, bro, and I haven't told anybody this, but dude, we were selling a gun, bro, and when we were selling the gun, the lady, the guy that we were selling the gun to ran off with the gun. So my boys went and chased after him. I took my truck and went around and tried to find where they were at, bro. And when I got to him, bro, my boys already beat the fuck out of the dude. Got the gun back, was pointing the gun at the lady, and I said, "Yo, get my truck, let's buck." So they got in the truck. The lady tried to get my tag number, and I was pulling out. She did like a fake fall kind of shit and said I ran her over, bro. And then they got me for aggravated battery as a juvenile, 15. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Aggravated battery.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
Reminds me.
So people could clip. They could clip this and say I ran a girl over. I don't give a fuck, but I did.
Yeah.
It must be a whole nother world out there in Canada.
Yeah, the first time I was caught up, I believe it was robbery. One of the kids in school, one of the drug dealers in school, one of the grade 12s, I think I was in grade 9. I ran up to him and snatched his chain and fucking, beat him up, take his wallet, take his money and weed and whatever he had. And next thing you know, this big bad dope dealer fucking tells the school and the cops who did it, bro.
Oh.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
that's how it goes, man. Tell on you real quick.
On you, man. Fucking crazy. And that's how I learned about rats, brother, And yeah, it wasn't the first time. That was the first time I got ratted on, but wasn't the last, put it that way. Fuck, bro. I've had guys that were like 10 years older than me call me up and want to fight me. I show up like as a fucking, respectable thing to do when someone wants to fucking have a fade, a friendly fade or whatever. I come behind the building, behind the liquor store. This is on my channel too, this story with this guy named Rick Best that ratted on me. I think he ran on me twice. I can't even remember now. It's so many years ago. But I know the first time he came in there and he had a knife on him. So I looked down on the ground behind the dumpster and there was a piece of 2x4. So I grabbed the 2x4 quick. When he came to try to stab me, I hit him in the arm. And I guess it broke his arm. And then so when he dropped the knife, it broke his arm. I hit him again. He blocked his head. So it broke his arm in 2 spots, long story short, and cracked his head, right? And when the police showed up, he freaking basically pointed them right to the direction where my cousin's house is, and they came right to my cousin's house, dude. You know,
Yeah.
and this guy's 10 years older, bro. I'm like 18, and he's 28, bro. And he wanted to fight me. Like, how fucking pathetic can you get? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's always like, you can get away with the craziest shit and then you could do someone a
Right.
favor. One of my craziest charges is I literally gave somebody a little bit of bud. I got arrested for possession with intent, distribution, the whole nine.
Oh my
Just for
god.
doing someone a favor, just for throwing them a bud, like, and just because they
God
if they
damn.
kept their mouth shut, like all they had to do was just shut up.
Oh, here it
Shut
is.
the fuck up.
They applied the pressure. They got
Is
to
he
running
coming
their
on?
mouth.
Yo, are you coming on, bro? Was he one of the ones on with us the other night or no?
Who's that?
The plate scumbag. I'm not sure. Was he supposed to be here today? Or is that another time?
Oh, I don't know. That might be Weavy. That might be. I haven't, man. My channel has been so busy. I haven't been able to
Because
get
I
over to
missed the
Weavy.
live last night. I was taking a nap. Okay. All right, man.
What's up? Shout out to Polite Scumbag, bro. New Age Plus. Salute. Ronnie Blue Eyes. Salute.
What's up, brother?
What up? What up?
So I know you guys have turned your lives around big time because everybody that I do these interviews and content with, when I collab with people, I always collab with the good people for the viewers, trying to show these guys that are 18, 19 not to do the shit. And usually there's always a good story in the end. They turn their life around. I know you guys have done that. So,
Yeah, man.
on that a little.
Fact, you definitely have done that too. And
Hell
bro,
yeah.
I'm 10 years of doing it, so it's not like something that's new to me. I got married and out the game quick, bro. I
Yeah.
just started
It's new
doing
to my
this shit.
viewers. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
That's
facts, bro. Facts.
So what do you guys got going on? The YouTube channel, you guys are partners on a podcast. I'll plug all your stuff, you know what I mean? I want to put it all in the descriptions and stuff like that for sure. And
I don't know
you
how my
guys got
quality looks,
he's got
but
his music, right? Homie
Yeah,
got-
check me out. I'm on YouTube, Ronnie Blue Eyes. I'm on all platforms, all social media, Ronnie Blue Eyes.
yeah, I know you now. Now
I
I
just-
see
I
why
just-
I know you. Okay,
Yeah, I just subscribed to your page a minute ago, so I'll be checking your shit out.
Cool.
yeah,
Yo,
bro, this guy.
There's so many
star.
videos, right? So what you do, brother, I got playlists and broken down into sections so you can find what you want. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
fights,
Yeah.
interviews, whatever. You feel me?
I watched your Doc 813 interview, Eddie, and I watched
That was my
some of the
first
shit on yours.
That was my first ever. That was my first interview ever, bro. Doc gave me my first interview. That's what got me to do the channel, actually. You know?
Yeah. I don't know what happened to him. He fell off the face of the earth, but shout out to him. He was supposed to come on our pod. He stood us up.
Shout out to DLC. Nah, I fuck with him.
I hope he's doing good though, man. Friggin', I noticed he stopped doing content and stuff lately. Last thing I seen was a picture of him and a blonde girl. I don't know. It might be his new girlfriend. He could just be taking time to spend with a new loved one. You know what I mean? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not totally sure.
That could be it. Hell yeah, that could be
That
it.
would make sense though. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you got it. But like you said though, you got to have respect. Like I know. Like let's just go with Aussie. Aussie did the same kind of shit. Like communication's key when it comes to networking. Like if you're not gonna come, hey, say yo, bro, listen, I can't come. That'd been fine, bro. But don't say send link and then ghost us for the rest of the night. That's some fuck shit. I don't care if you're from my city or not. I'm gonna check. I don't care if you went to prison or not. I'm gonna check you, bro, as a man.
Yeah, and the thing is too, it was almost like I thought I was getting played because I kept sending the link to this dude, and every time when it would come back, I took screenshots and everything and send it. I said, yo, look it, every time I fucking send this thing, it comes back saying that it doesn't exist, bro. Like, what the hell? I'm taking
He
screenshots
fucked up
of
a
it.
bag. Aussie Prison Stories fucked up a bag because, bro, he's the only one in Australia that has his channel like this, and he could have literally blew up if he was smart, if he would just
Right.
not been so sensitive.
He's being too sensitive. That's what I was about to say because I even freaking apologized to homie, and he's like, I don't fucking what do you say? I don't forgive and I don't forget and shit like that. I hope forgiveness and all this shit. I'm just like, all right, whatever, dude. You feel me?
He's
I ain't gonna argue
still-
with shit like that.
bro,
I ain't here for that.
his head is still in the system. Like he's still, I believe Aussie, man. I prayers to Aussie. I hope he gets better, bro. But it's just I can't fuck with him. I can't fuck with him.
Hope he does better, hope he does good. All the power to him. I ain't got nothing against this dude, you know what I mean? I just don't want nothing to do with him. You feel me? Because I tried my best and I got shit on, so I don't want nothing to do with homie. I don't even like talking about him, to tell you the truth, because he takes that as a chance to fucking start, I don't know, back and forth, Oh, I heard you talked about me. It's like, no, I don't even want to say your name, dude, honestly.
Facts, bro. Bro, I like doing these on Sunday, bro. This is cool. Like midday, I like this. I never done one not at night, so it's a vibe.
Well, I know a lot of my people in England and Ireland. I have like 2 or 3% of my viewers are way over there. That's what I was saying. Like the odd percentage.
Oh shit.
In places. So I had a few guys from Ireland and Netherlands, and there was a few places. I don't know the names. They're over there, but yeah, over in that part of the world. And they said, every time I go live at 7 at night till 10 on every Saturday, they can't make it a lot of times because it's the opposite time or whatever. Or it's like way different time over there. So that's why I try to do it one time in the afternoon or morning, and then they actually showed up if I do it early in the morning or whatever.
Oh yeah, shout out to all my lads in Ireland.
When it's
in Southern Ireland.
Them from everywhere, brother, you know what I mean? It's hard to get everybody. I have people that go on and they comment like, sorry I missed the live, bro. I was, I can't believe I missed it and all that, right? So you can't see everything, man. I don't expect people to show up to every little piece of content,
So it must be different. You ever been out here to...
Even if I'm not going to watch it, I'll show up, smash the like, and then dip.
Hell yeah. What I mean? Show that love. I be doing the same shit. It must be so different. You ever been out here to the States or?
Nah, I've never been out of Ontario, actually, to tell you the truth. Just because
wow, bro, we got to get you to Florida. We got to get you down to the Sunshine State.
Young kid, being in like what you guys would consider in Florida, JIT camps and shit like that. I was in TIAC, which is Toronto Youth Assessment Center, which is like, we don't do TOHs, but it's basically, we don't call it that, but it happens there. You know what I mean? They didn't have a name for it, but that shit went on there. You know what I mean? And it got so bad where judges kept seeing guys coming to court like this and shit, and eventually they ended up closing it down after many years.
Damn,
that's how bad. Bro. When they get real bad and they get shut down because of whatever, I guess too many people coming to court fucked up, like from jail, where it gets so bad where the system catches on, where that's usually rare, It has to be real bad for them to fucking catch on, like, without anyone saying nothing. Yeah, man, that place was treacherous, bro. They used to have the chicken in the bone there, bro. Like, when you'd eat it, chicken on the bone, and fucking everyone had a chain with the bone, chicken bone.
Hey, boys, shit. I gotta dip out and help my daughter real quick, bro.
Hey, I was saying we're gonna have to, whatever you got. That was a good interview, though, for you guys, man. And we can do this again, you know what I mean? For real.
Yeah, pull up Thursday.
All right.
Yo,
Thursday night.
Right,
Thursday, man. we'll make the whole episode about you, bro. Because honestly, we're trying to keep the season 2 is gonna be, for a while we were just trying to get like I don't know how to explain, like trying to get like all these different people, bro. But I'm trying to go back to our circle because you're in our circle. We just never met. You know what I mean? Like you're part of. You know what I mean? Like AZ always speaks highly of you. Vegas Prison Stories always speaks highly of you. Big Weavy, all of them.
They speak highly of you guys too,
So yeah, Thursday, bro. That'd be lit if we'll make it, Canadian. We'll make it a Canadian takeover, bro. We'll have the Toronto Maple Leaf on that bit.
Man, that word is scaring people away, I think that's what
and we'll really get into it. Today was more of an introduction. We chop it up, and then Thursday night we'll get into it. So yeah, tap in. You know what I'm saying? New Age Plug, YouTube Streets, Ronnie Blue Eyes. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, man. Anything you guys want me to link in the description or whatever, just let me know. If not, I'm just gonna put that at your channel on the description. All right.
Cool.
Awesome, bro. Awesome.
All right, brothers.
Thank you,
man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, everybody in the chat, bro. I appreciate you, Eddie. I appreciate you, Blue Eyes. I'll talk to both of y'all later on. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, for sure. Appreciate you. Peace out, brother. All right, everybody. That was the interview. Thanks for staying to the very end. If you did, I appreciate you. And come back for another one on Saturday. You know, we're live every Saturday here on Canadian Jail War Stories. You know that? Go subscribe to those dudes, man. Some good dudes right there. Ronnie Blue Eyes and New Age Plug. All right? Go subscribe to those homies right there, and we'll see you in the next one.